Good evening. Here are tonight's top stories. Two suspects have been arrested in connection with Ian Holder's murder, and a recently released prisoner has confessed to the killing of Joshua Hardett. A motorcyclist was killed and a pillion rider injured in a quarantine accident, while a taxi driver was set on fire by his partner in Georgetown. In a heartening turn of events, a philanthropist has built a new home for an abused mother of two in Kamaka Mines. Stay tuned for the details of these stories. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more news.
Taxi driver set on fire by partner in Georgetown. Edmund Moses, a 32-year-old taxi driver from New Market Street, South Cummingsburg, is in critical condition after being set on fire by a woman identified as Melissa David. The incident occurred on Wednesday at Moses' residence and has left him hospitalized at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation, GPHC. Police investigators visited Moses in the hospital's critical care unit to question him about the incident. Moses recounted that he discovered his wallet, which contained $18,000, was missing. Upon raising the alarm, David, the mother of his child who resides in a separate apartment at the same address, appeared with the wallet and threw it at him. When he checked, the money was missing, leading to an argument. The altercation escalated when David approached Moses on his veranda, doused him with a liquid substance, and ignited him with a lighter. Emergency medical technicians, EMT, were called to the scene and transported Moses to GPHC. He sustained severe burns to his body and right hand and remains in serious condition. David has been arrested and is currently in police custody assisting with the investigation. Authorities are continuing to investigate the circumstances surrounding this violent incident. Are you looking for a job? We are hiring currently for pump attendant, cashier, store clerks, supervisor. Give us a call at 629-9886 or 226-4459. We are located at Vlissingen Road next to KFC. You can also WhatsApp us to schedule an interview. The closing date for applying is the 28th of May, 2024. We look forward to hearing from you. Recently released prisoner confesses to taking the life of Joshua Hardett. A man recently released from prison has confessed to the murder of 25-year-old Joshua Hardett, a welder from Bloomfield Village, Quarantine, Berbice. Hardett's body was discovered in a car on Wednesday along the back dam at Letterkenny. The suspect, who was apprehended in another region, admitted to killing Hardett, alleging that the victim had an affair with his wife during his incarceration. He confronted the victim and he denied it, which made him more furious, leading to him dealing several blows to Hardett's body, stated Crime Chief Wendell Blanham. The gruesome discovery of the car on the secluded dam, about 400 meters into the rice cultivation area, occurred around 08:00h as residents were on their way to work. Hardett had been reported missing after leaving home the previous evening. Lolita Hardett, Joshua's mother, was overcome with grief as she recounted the events. She said it was unusual for her son to stay out all night and mentioned that he left home at about 19:00h, promising to return in 2 hours. Her concerns escalated when she recalled her son mentioning a threat he received from a man released from prison just days before. The community of Bloomfield Village is in shock as they process the tragic loss of Hardett, a young man known for his hard work and dedication. The investigation continues as authorities gather more details surrounding the circumstances of his death. Philanthropist builds new home for abused mother of two in Kamaka Mines. Demonstrating unwavering dedication to supporting vulnerable Guyanese, businessman Mr. A. Mohammed has provided a new home for Farida Antonio, a mother of two from Kamaka Mines, Linden. Farida, who endured years of verbal and physical abuse from her husband, frequently found herself displaced, seeking refuge with relatives or sleeping in a shop with her children to escape the torment. Despite her struggles, the 52-year-old mother persevered, working part-time and eventually securing a plot of land where she erected a basic shed to provide minimal shelter for her family. Her resilience and determination did not go unnoticed. Mr. Mohammed, during a visit to the community, was moved by Farida's story and immediately took action. He organized a team to build a proper home for Farida and her children. Within a month, the construction was completed, and Farida was handed the keys to her new home. The new house provides Farida and her children with a sense of security they had long been deprived of. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Farida expressed her deep appreciation for Mr. Mohammed's kindness and generosity. "This new home means everything to me and my children," Farida said, reflecting on the positive turn her life has taken. Mr. Mohammed's initiative is part of his broader commitment to improving the lives of vulnerable individuals and promoting homeownership across Guyana. His actions have brought hope and stability to Farida's family, showcasing the profound impact of community support and philanthropy. Motorcyclist killed, pillion rider injured in quarantine accident. A fatal collision on Tuesday evening along the Liverpool Public Road, Quarantine, claimed the life of 25-year-old Zamir Ali of Letterkenny Village, Berbice, and injured his pillion rider, 23-year-old Samuel Anderson of Rose Hall Town. The accident occurred when a motorcar, HD 3517, driven by a 48-year-old man from Limlair Village, attempted a right turn north while the motorcycle, ridden by Ali with Anderson as the pillion rider, was overtaking. The impact caused the motorcycle's front to collide with the car's right side front, resulting in both riders being thrown to the road surface. Emergency responders rushed the injured to the Port Morant Public Hospital, where Ali was pronounced dead due to cerebral shock with hemorrhage and a fracture to the cervical spine. Anderson, who suffered a fractured right foot and abrasions to both hands, was later transferred to New Amsterdam Public Hospital and is in stable condition. The car driver is currently in police custody as investigations continue. Jenny Fredericks, Ali's wife, recounted the events leading up to the accident. Ali had left home on an e-bike to visit his cousin in Rose Hall Town but experienced battery issues and intended to return home by car. Fredericks described their last conversation, where Ali promised to be home shortly but did not answer subsequent calls. Fredericks later discovered her husband was involved in the accident upon arriving at the Port Morant Hospital. She expressed confusion about how he ended up riding a different motorcycle and why he was on the Liverpool road. The couple had been together for a year and a half. This incident marks the 11th road death in Region 6 this year, with motorcyclists accounting for 8 of these fatalities. Despite the recent tragedies, police report a 51% overall decrease in road accidents in the region, including a 40% reduction in serious accidents, a 27% decrease in minor accidents, and an 83% decrease in damage-only accidents. 2 suspects arrested in connection with Ian Holder's murder. In a significant breakthrough, police yesterday apprehended 2 suspects wanted for the murder of 43-year-old Ian Holder. The arrests took place during an operation in Georgetown. The suspects, aged 50 and 30, both reside in Queen Street, South Cummingsburg. They are accused of murdering Holder on February 24, 2024, at Alexander Street, Bourda. The men remain in custody as investigations proceed. The incident occurred when Holder, a taxi driver, was shot during an argument over a parking space. Holder was at a taxi service working with his motor car, PRR 271, when he was hired by a 50-year-old businessman from Queenstown, Georgetown, to transport him to Bourda Market for vegetables. Upon arrival at Alexander Street, the businessman exited the car to head towards the market while Holder searched for a parking spot. Minutes later, a loud explosion was heard, and the businessman saw Holder lying on the ground approximately 15 feet away from his car. 2 men, one armed with a handgun, were seen fleeing the scene. Emergency medical technicians, EMT, arrived and pronounced Holder dead at the scene. A gunshot wound was found on his face. Police investigations revealed that Holder had parked his car in the center of the road, obstructing traffic. An argument ensued between Holder and the suspects, during which one of them drew a handgun and fired at Holder. The case had drawn public attention, with Holder's family demanding justice. Just days ago, his mother expressed frustration over the delay in capturing the suspects. "I can't see, it's nearly 3 months now and they can't find the person/s that killed my son," she told the media. She shared her grief, particularly over Mother's Day and her son's upcoming birthday, lamenting that he wasn't supposed to die like that. The arrests bring a measure of relief to Holder's grieving family and the community as police continue to investigate the circumstances surrounding the tragic incident.